And you're filming this?
Oh, yeah.
It's illegal to film us.
Is it really? Call the police. You won't call the police?
Me?
You call the police and I will donate $1,000 to a homeless charity. Oh man, you know it's voting time, so I decided to go down to the polling place to find out some information about a Republican Party. I don't really do too much with politics, so forgive me for this when I misspeak some things. However, there's a guy named James Powers that's running for sheriff, and he's running against Mike Chitwood, which is an independent. And when I approached the people that are handing out the Republican voter guide, the older man, he says, you know, yeah, we're voting for Chitwood. He's on our guide. So it really confused me. So I'm trying to find out whether it's good or bad, why they don't have him on the guide. James Powers has no law enforcement experience, and all Chitwood and all those people are saying and claiming he has this long criminal history, but no convictions apparently. So I'm trying to find out what's going on here, and Jersey Girl decides that she wants to say it's illegal. So I offer her $1,000 to a homeless charity to call the police. Let's take a watch.
Would you like a Republican voter guide, sir?
No.
Sir, you're looking for signs?
Yeah, I'm looking for specifics.
Well, I can tell you, we put out 10 Trump signs every morning.
Can they take them?
Oh, they're gone by 12 o'clock.
Isn't that crazy?
Yesterday, there was a man came by, and he was old, my age, and he goes, where are the Trump signs? What's these? I said, sir, what are the odds that you think they work? He said, well, aren't you going to put more out? I said, they're only going to take them.
Yeah, what's happening is there's a guy named James Powers that's running for sheriff against the Chitwood.
Yeah.
We're voting for Chitwood.
You are?
Yeah, the guide.
Yeah. And it's a Republican guide?
This is a Republican voter guide. And
You know that James...
Chitwood's independent. He's not,
Yeah, I know he is.
I know, but we're
His-
That's
still,
why he's not on here.
Yeah, that's it.
We're still endorsing him.
Yeah, so you don't endorse the Republican, it doesn't sound like, right?
No, we don't endorse Chitwood because he's not on it. Would you like a guide, sir?
No, I'm saying the Republican guide.
This is a Republican guide.
Yeah,
Would
the
you like
guy
the
that is a
Republican
Republican
voter
that's
guide?
running, his name is James Powers, and you endorse the independent over James
We don't
over the
endorse the
Republican?
independent. It's not on here, Chitwood. You're not listening.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's strictly Republican. Would you like?
He did an email to a woman that says, you take that vote and stick it up my ass. I'm not supporting Trump. I was like,
That's his choice.
Yeah, I know.
That's why he's independent.
I know. It's funny how you guys say you're voting for him, though. It's
We
weird.
didn't say we're voting.
He
for
did
him.
when I walked up. He said we're
He's
voting for
voting
him.
as a person.
No.
Yeah, I'm
And you're filming
I
this?
got-
Oh yeah.
It's illegal to film us.
Is it really? Call the police. You won't call the police.
Me?
I'll donate $1,000
Honey,
to
I'm from
any.
Jersey. Don't ever.
That's the problem when you
don't
say you can't
ever
record.
tell a Jersey girl to call me on the carpet. That's impolite to do what you're doing.
If you think it is illegal to record you, call the police and I will donate $1,000 right now.
Have you been recorded against your wishes?
Yes,
And you think it's okay?
every single day. Every single day. We're out here. You are in public. So you call the police if you think it's illegal. I will donate. Matter of fact, I'll be back. She was telling me that it's illegal to record. So
Hey man, public property. It's public property is open to the public.
and
so-
you know that?
Absolutely.
And you're Nick Edgar.
My name's Nick Edgar.
Have you ever been a police officer or a law enforcement or anything like that?
No, I'm a first responder. I'm an EMT here in Florida. Okay,
People
absolutely.
really hate me because I go out and film, right?
Right.
And when you said that, that is so very important as someone that is in a political game to understand that, because a man was just arrested for booing while everybody clapped the other day. And it was pretty sickening. It was like sad. So if I hear that from you is awesome. You've got my vote for sure.
Hey, man, I appreciate it.
When someone says something like that, like she was just saying it was illegal to record, so.
Oh.
And
No
I'm like-
man, you know, this is city parking lot. City parking lot. We're all following city rules. You know,
Yes.
I have to follow the city rules with my signage. I have to follow city rules with my tent. You know.
Yep, you're outside of the boundary. You're
Yeah,
over
I'm
here.
inside. Yeah, I gotta stay outside the boundary. Yeah, man, gotta follow the rules. It's a city parking lot. Gotta follow the rules of the land.
I like it.
You know, absolutely.
I'm gonna go offer this. Not the
worries.
10 grand. It's only 1,000. So. You're welcome. Here, I'll take 1,000 out of it to call the police to say
I
it's.
think that's real. Come on.
You think it's here? You can take a look.
I'm not touching it.
Look at
You
it.
go harass somebody else.
Oh, I'm not harassing.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
I'm
you are.
I'm challenging you to call the police because you're out here handing out voter stuff and then saying it's illegal.
And
Yes,
I asked you not to film it.
it's perfectly legal. Don't come out in public.
I have the right to ask you to say
No, you don't. So $1,000 will go to any charity, a homeless charity. You make the call and I give $1,000 to a homeless charity.
Could you-
All you have to do is pick up the phone and call.
Please,
it'll be
you
over.
are harassing us.
We're in public. This is
I'm
my
going
freedom
over
of
there. I'm
speech.
sorry. I'm not going to have.
My freedom of speech.
What is my freedom?
You can say it back, like you said. You can't record me. That's your freedom. It's not going to happen.
Well, we're here to help Jeff Brower win.
I hope so. He's
He's
a nice
not
guy.
on the voter guide, so I'm trying to
Yeah,
counteract
that's-
their messaging.
So see, that's what's weird is like
Voter guide?
Powers.
This is the
He's a Republican.
is a Republican and he's not on the voter guide.
That's right. Jeff Brower, please. He's not on the voter guide because he's not funded
Yep.
by all the developers.
That's true.
They just want-
Hi, Earl. Are you one of the poll deputies?
You got it.
All right, very awesome. Thank you.
What do I have? What is the problem we have?
Nothing. I'm filming in public.
Okay.
So I offered her $1,000 to call the police to any homeless charity in here. She calls the police because she says it's illegal. But you sworn in. Chitwood sworn you in.
We'll get her side of the story.
Yeah.
Susie.
I like the side of the story. This was all recorded, by the way.
Earl's
So
going to take care of this, but he needs to know what he's doing to you.
asking questions.
Outside my
Where's my rights? He says I have the right to film you. Where's my rights? I don't want him to film me. This is not right.
What do you think, Earl? Public place?
It's not right. And then he's gonna put it on social
Okay.
media.
What are we filming for, I guess?
It's my personal thing. It's a constitutionally protected activity. You know what constitutionally protected activity means?
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm just a referee. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to make an issue.
Yeah, I was just asking why they don't have a Republican on the Republican voter guide, just like Brower over there. They don't have powers on there, so she didn't like the question, so therefore she goes to the law and says that there's something there. But it's perfectly legal in public to film anybody. You're being filmed right now. You're an election official. You're a public official. She's out here in public, whether she likes it or not. Unfortunately, that's the problem. Nick Edgar, you're kind of a public official, right? Yeah, so he runs for public office, but he also works for the EMTs around here. And the first thing he said is like, yeah, we're in a public space and a public place and time. And by being outside of this area right here, the solicitation boundary, do you even have jurisdiction out here?
No.
Thank you. Have a good day.
I'm just trying to referee the film, maybe. Okay, good
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah. No, I want to ask the question. The question is, Earl, you have to be bipartisan, I think the word is, right? You can't...
Neutral.
Neutral, that's it, neutral.
Neutral.
See, I don't know politics, but I was just asking that question. If you have a Republican voter guide and you don't have Republicans on it, what does that mean? You can't answer it. Don't answer it because I don't want to get you in trouble. Neutral.
No, not going
So
there.
think about that when you go back in, like Brower's not on there and Powers is not on there. So that's it. So I offered her $1,000 to call the police to settle this once and for all. That was not to her, but to donate to a homeless charity. I'll give it to a homeless charity if the police show up and they tell her and set the story right. I mean, it's it. I will give that to a homeless charity. It's not a bet.
Thank you for the explanation.
Yeah, that's it.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Offer still stands. I appreciate it. Just remember why we don't have Republicans on the Republican voter guide. It's strange. Brower and Power. Those rhyme. Those are synonymous with each other. Brower and Power, not on the voter guide. See, what these people don't realize is that the First Amendment protects them to stand right here, as it just does protect me to film. It's out in public. I can do that. So they didn't take the bait of $1,000.